This movie's bold reimagining of the life and crimes of Ned Kelly is a gross misfire. The film opens with the alarm bell sounding statement, "Nothing you're about to see is true," which is intended to subvert the expectation for objective historical truth implied by its title, but also inadvertently undermines its narrative authority. That's the main problem with the film. It cannot seem to decide on whether or not it wants to burnish that legend or demythologize Kelly, so it gets caught in this awkward middle ground where the film is kind of a critique on colonialism, but also a tale of Kelly realizing and embracing his destiny as a violent criminal. This movie drags on by failing to provide any insight to Kelly's story, nor does it impress why his legend has persisted for over 100 years. This film fails to offer an illuminating angle on the man or his myth. The framing device of Kelly writing his memoirs seems like it would present the opportunity to demythologize the outlaw or explore why he was such a popular figure, but he remains inscrutable for most of the picture. The closer we get to Kelly, the less we see. The movie does not seem to know what to do with the legend of Kelly. The facts are muddled as hell, and their depiction doesn't tell us anything about the characters. The director knows how to paint a pretty frame, but those images do not inform us about the narrative. Even if the movie's goal was to show the impossibility of reconciling reality with legend, the result is a movie that comes off as a slog. The coherence gives way to flashy visuals and bursts of expressionistic violence. The passage of time feels much more unclear, while the more abstract aspects of the imagery do not aid anything in the storytelling. Still, it is to detriment of the script that it seems required. This movie has a cast of strong actors at its disposal, but they are all stuck in a grimy movie that does not seem to know what it wants to be about, so it settles for some half-baked notions about colonialism, criminality, and family loyalty. In addition to being largely fictionalized and thereby effectively redundant as a portrait of a real-life figure, the whole thing has the look and feel of a misjudged fashion campaign which has been conceived around the theme of colonial chic. This is a film which mistakes flamboyant posturing and raw physicality for authentic performance. This movie is also a nasty, violent film. The director displays a worrying preoccupation with masochistic bodily harm. Overall, this is pretty much a bad movie. Its muddled storytelling robs the movie of the impact and holistic coherence so many elements richly deserve.